You know, I spend a lot of time on this channel talking about all the crazy and mischievous things 4chan has pulled off in their history, but every once in a while the anonymous image board does something that some may even consider commendable, and today I want to talk about 5 of those cases. lukeywes1234 was the name of the YouTube account for Luke Taylor, a young child who created a channel that mostly focused on him goofing around without much effort being placed into his uploads. But for some reason his channel gained the interest of many people on 4chan. In 2010, after a minor hacking of YouTube, Luke decided to make a video asking people to share whatever information they had about the incident so he could relay it to YouTube on their behalf. This got the attention of 4chan, who went on to leave extremely nasty comments to the kid before he deleted the video, but what happens next is kind of surprising. Later on, one of Luke Taylor's videos were posted where he was asking to reach the subscriber goal of 50, and this time instead of leaving hurtful messages, many 4chaners actually subscribed to his channel, quickly earning him 300 subs, which was well past his original goal, and his reaction to this growth was priceless.
This is freaking awesome. Yesterday I had like 11 subscribers. And now look. Subscribers. 328. From 11 subscribers to 328 in one freaking day. I just want to thank all of you guys who subscribe to me. And I think people are subscribing to me right now as I make this video.
Things didn't stop at 300 though, because 4chan had become fond of this child and made it their goal to get him over the 9,000 subscriber mark, with his channel eventually making it to 15,000 before it was shut down, most likely because he didn't reach the requirement of being 13 to have a YouTube account. What we can learn from this is that many on 4chan just want to get a reaction out of people. Whether they reach their goal with tears of sadness or tears of joy is completely irrelevant. While 4chan may be known for doing some messed up stuff, one of the site's users seemed to take things too far for even some of the site's most desensitized users, when he decided to mess with people's food. In 2012, a thread was started with a picture of a person standing in 2 containers of lettuce with the caption, "This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King." Many, disgusted by how unsanitary this is for the unsuspecting patrons of the fast food restaurant, quickly were able to find out which Burger King this employee worked at, then proceeded to call the restaurant as well as notifying the local news for that area, causing the employee to be fired. This just goes to show that even users of 4chan have their boundaries on what they find amusing, and apparently one of them is messing with other people's food. While there may have been many times 4chan users have shown very little apathy for people, that's not quite the case with animals, and even more specifically cats. So when users of the B-board uncovered a video of a teenager in a mask abusing a cat in his bathroom, they put all effort into finding out who it was and destroying their life. Users were able to link the video back to an area code in Oklahoma. Then from there they looked at Facebook and MySpace pages from that area until they were able to match the video surroundings with a profile of a 13-year-old by the name of Kenny Glenn. From there, 4chaners went to work calling his house and contacting family, friends, schoolmates, and any other person in Oklahoma that may know of Kenny, to let them know that he is an animal abuser. Next up, they spammed his house with non-stop pizza orders and taxis. An alleged student that went to the same school as Kenny soon reported that no one would talk to him anymore when the video got spread around. After the B-board compiled all the information and proof they could find, they then got in touch with local law enforcement and news stations to look into the issue even further. After local officials had verified these allegations, Kenny Glenn was charged with animal abuse, and his cats were rescued so they would never be abused by him again. As many may know, Anonymous is a worldwide hacker group that originated and continues to be heavily connected to 4chan. While the group has gone after a lot of people and organizations over the years that they felt were trying to limit online freedom and privacy, it wasn't until 2014 that they set their eyes on their biggest target yet, ISIS. The Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, or ISIS for short, is a group of radical Muslims all across the world that want to spread their beliefs through the most atrocious of ways. And this group has grown in power at a frightening pace, especially in the Middle East where they have taken over large parts of countries. With the list of crimes they've committed including torture, mutilation, rape, and murder, Anonymous felt that they should focus on fighting ISIS through the power of the internet. To date, they have successfully shut down over 800 Twitter accounts, 1,000 websites, and 50 emails that were all traced back to the extremist group. The Rage Guy was a popular reaction character a few years ago when Rage comics were popular on the internet. These crudely made comics included an array of characters used to portray experiences many can relate to, with them oftentimes ending with an image of the Rage Guy screaming. Because of the internet character's popularity, Hot Topic decided in 2010 that they should start to produce shirts featuring the Rage Guy, even though the character was around 2 years old by that point and most people online had moved on to other things. When 4chan found out about this shirt, they were not happy, and quickly went to work devising a plan to have it taken down. In what was called Operation Black Rage, they wanted to convince people that the Rage Guy was actually extremely racist and offensive to many. To do this, many started finding extremely racist Rage comics featuring the character, then sending emails to news outlets known for running sensationalized stories telling them that Hot Topic stores were promoting such a vile character. Shortly after, the shirt was pulled from Hot Topic's website, with the store releasing an official apology on Facebook saying that promoting racism was never their intention. Unfortunately, they changed their mind about discontinuing the shirt after finding out it was all just a scheme cooked up by 4chan. But even though the Rage Guy shirt wasn't gone for good, at least they tried their best to get the overused internet reference removed from store shelves, which makes it a good deed in my book. Well, there you have my picks for 5 cases where 4chan did something that was arguably commendable. And if you enjoyed this video, you could click here to subscribe or click here to follow me on Twitter. Also, if there's any other 4chan good deeds that I didn't mention in this video but you felt I should have, please feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to hear them. So until next time, thanks for watching.